Today, we're gonna make some ice cream in the Ninja Creami. We're gonna use plant-based ingredients, no dairy. Because we're using whole food ingredients, we're going to use a blender to blend everything up first. To start out, I'm gonna use some soy milk. So in we go. And today, I'm going to use the Japanese sweet potato. This one I cooked already, and I'm just going to peel it. So we don't want the skin in there. You know what? I think this is too much. Oh, shoot. Okay. I'm gonna add, so I'm basically making a double recipe now. Okay, so now I'm gonna use a 1/4 cup or 30 grams of hazelnuts. Now we need to add our sweetener. Now the Japanese sweet potato is going to give us some sweetness. So that means we don't need to add as much. So I'm gonna use a few dates. Okay, so these aren't that big, these dates, so I'm gonna use a few more than I would normally use. Okay, so 2. And I'm trying to get the squishy ones, really soft. These are really nice and soft. So that's 3. And this is 4 cocoa powder. And I'm using Dutch processed cocoa powder. And this is just a richer chocolatey flavor. A lot of times I will use this cacao powder and it works great as well. For added sweetness and just some added nutrition, I'm going to use a little bit of protein powder. So this is totally optional, so that you don't have to add this, but I really like this brand. This does have a little bit of monk fruit in it, so that is a natural, sweetener. So anyway, so I'm just gonna start with a scoop here. And just a tiny pinch of salt, which is totally optional, but it adds, it just helps bring out the chocolatiness. So now we're gonna blend. Okay, put the lid on. Okay, so, so this is gonna take a little bit longer to blend because I do have the nuts in there. You can adjust to the sweetness you want. So if you wanna add more dates or less dates, or if you wanna add more of the plant-based protein powder, you can do that. So you always wanna taste your mixture before you put it in your pints and freeze it, because you wanna make sure it's the level of sweetness that you like. Wow, that is so good. And now I have my Ninja Creami pint containers here, and we are going to pour this in to these and go up to, there's a max fill line here, so you don't want to go above that. And so we're gonna go ahead and get that in there. And now we're gonna freeze them for 24 hours and we'll be back. Sometimes a little hump will form, and just scrape it down with a large spoon. And so you just wanna pop that in and pop that into place. And just put that in there and just swivel that up. We're gonna do the light ice cream setting right here. Press down, swirls out. Let's see what we got going on. Ooh, that's looking good. Sometimes it will come out powdery, or this isn't completely smooth. There's like some crumbly, it looks a little crumbly on there. But if you press it down, so if it's powdery, you have to do a respin. But if it's like this, sometimes if you just press it down, it kind of comes together. So we'll see how that goes. And I think what we're gonna do is do a respin. Okay. And now there is this respin button, so we're just gonna press that. Okay. Let's see what we got. Ooh, perfect. This came out so good. Oh my gosh. We have to try this. See, I love that this is just legitimately thick and creamy. It's scoopable. It comes out like a hard ice cream. So that's what is so great about the Ninja Creami. So let's try it. Wow, that's delicious.